Looking for a podcast that shares that connection? You can find this and more in the comic section.
Good afternoon / evening or morning or whenever you decide to check out the comic section, issue 19. I am your host, Jason, alongside my talented co-host,
Lil CO.
What's going on, Lil CO?
Man, I just ate a whole bag of Reese's sticks.
Oh, for real? So you feeling a little hyper right now?
So I'm a little hyper right now.
That's what's up. Well, I ate some minute rice.
Oh, God.
Brown.
God.
Yeah. What? It's good. Especially if you ain't eat all day. Well, actually, that's my second.
How does that even compare to my Reese's sticks?
I mean, well, the cup ain't but this big, right? So I kind of compare snack. So it's kind of like a snack. It was good, though.
I'm so glad.
Put a little bit of seasoning on that. Ooh, wee.
Wow. I'm so glad for you. This sounds like a very satisfying snack.
Oh, it was. It was. I took my time, too, man. Because whenever you get something out the microwave, you're so hungry that you want to just put it right in your mouth and it burns the roof of your mouth.
But you gotta wait.
Yeah. And you get mad at yourself, but then you get mad at the food first burning your mouth. But it's like, you know what? It really is on me.
It's on me.
Yeah. That's what happens sometimes, man.
It'd be like that.
It'd be like that. But you know what? Let's go ahead and get into the breaking news headlines for issue 19 of the comic section. Let's go. All right, Lil CO. So, looks like Disney Plus, they're really out here. They're really out here trying to change the game, man.
Yeah.
This whole streaming world and also the whole Fox merger. Looks like they actually had I think it was CinemaCon. If I want to say it was CinemaCon. Well, they basically told their schedule of what's coming.
Okay.
And one of the things that was on the schedule that a lot of people were kind of shocked at or surprised at was Fox's New Mutants. Because everyone was kind of waiting or debating if this is even going to get out or if it's just going to go on the Disney Plus streaming app. So, looks like it's still on the schedule for it to come out, and it's supposed to come out August 2nd of this year.
For a theatrical release.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just don't know where these rumors keep coming from that just because they bought these Fox properties that they were going to pull it from.
Right.
That would be a waste. The whole point is that they bought it. So it's like, why would I just take something and then immediately throw it in the trash?
Exactly.
I do understand the thought process of, well, they want to create their own X-Men universe. Maybe they don't want fans to be confused and blah, 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 blah.
Right.
But they're not going to do an X-Men movie probably anytime soon.
Right.
And the audiences are not completely stupid. I think we've been talking about this merger for, months.
Yes.
So I think everybody knows that someone else is going to be at the wheel from now on.
Yeah.
So especially if they cast a whole new, because they're going to cast all new actors for everyone, for X-Men characters, except Deadpool.
Exactly.
Deadpool gets to stay.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds ain't going anywhere.
Which is great.
Right.
So, yeah, I don't know why these rumors, because that rumor was coming out for Dark Phoenix, too, remember?
That's true.
That they had pulled the
that is
posters.
like, you know what? Let's go ahead and just be done with it and just, recast everything, which makes sense because it's like, yo, man, they already shot it. It's been shot. It's been edited.
What's the point?
I mean, come on,
Just
let's put it out.
Let it happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited, and I'm actually excited for New Mutants. Dark Phoenix,
Okay.
We've talked about this before. I'm not a big fan of Jean or the Dark Phoenix saga.
Yeah.
So, but New Mutants looks awesome. I love that it's horror.
Right.
Which is really cool. So I'm glad that they're going to do it in theaters. That's how it should be done.
That's how it should be done. Yeah. I'm hoping that it's, like you, I hope that they stick to that.
Yeah.
And plus, Disney, how much they pay for Fox, like a couple of billion. Back. You got to get that money back ASAP.
Yeah.
And also, some more breaking news with Disney Plus.
Yeah.
A lot of things is coming out as we speak, as we record this podcast. Disney Plus confirms a Falcon and Winter Soldier series, and they unveiled the logo and everything. So that's very interesting because we got Endgame coming up.
I know. That immediately started getting me speculating.
Right? So it's because these two are together. I mean, so what does that mean for Captain America, Steve Rogers, that we all love and cherish? Is he going to survive? And, it's out there. We don't know. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's got the cogs in my head just going. Cause
yeah.
If they're going to have a little buddy cop cute show together, because my theory, of course, is that Captain America is going to die in Endgame.
Okay.
But, if he dies, then somebody's going to have to take up the mantle. And, of course, Falcon took up the mantle in the comics.
Right.
Bucky took up the mantle in the comics.
Right.
They could go all the way new and have America Chavez.
That's a good point.
Who's a Captain America from another universe, essentially.
Right.
So, I don't want to start speculating, but it's like you said, does that mean he's going to survive?
Yeah.
Is he just going to retire? Is he going to be, gallivanting off screen? Because, if anybody's going to take up the mantle, at least in the cinematic universe, it's going to be one of those two characters.
Right, yeah.
But my personal hope is that this show is not a buddy cop, but it is a versus.
Ooh. Well, it's titled Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Maybe, but Falcon and Winter Soldier fight
okay.
for the Captain America mantle.
I see. That's could be a good point.
That's not it, but that's what I hope it is.
That'd be kind of cool if they do it.
Because they haven't had a lot of screen time together, and the little screen time they have had, they do not get along.
Yeah, it was fun though. It was fun seeing those two together. Yeah,
I love that scene.
Yeah, that was really cool. So yeah, and also
shocking.
Yeah, that is shocking. And also, speaking of shocking, looks like we actually know of a tentative date of when Disney Plus is going to be available, and that's November this year.
Oh, snap.
So it's right around the corner. This year is already flying by. We're already in April.
I know, it's crazy.
We're actually halfway through April. Before you know it, summertime and then fall.
Summertime.
And there you go, right?
I'm shocked because, I think, back in the day when it first came, the news hit, I think we were estimating 2020.
Yeah.
And then they were saying, December.
Yeah.
And now it's November. So, whatever. Hey, that's very, very exciting. Very exciting for you.
Yeah. Oh, what? You ain't going to get it?
Hell
you ain't
no.
going to get this?
Listen, it's a personal vendetta for me. I am not buying any more streaming services.
Okay.
I have Hulu. I have Netflix. The only reason I have Prime is because, the Amazon channel is because we have Prime.
I see.
And that's it. It was an accident.
Okay.
I'm taking a personal stand, man. I'm not buying no more streaming services unless Disney absolutely blows us away. I'll watch Marvel movies when they come out in theaters.
I hear you. What if I get it and I could hook you up my password?
I'll do whatever you want.
Yeah, that's what what that sounds like. Let me go get that passcode.
Because it's not my money. It's not my money.
Let me go get that passcode. Hey, man, don't lie, man. I know I use other people's all the time. Well, and we all share.
My thing is, you vote with your dollars, right?
Right, yeah.
As you've said before. And I feel very strongly about that. So
okay.
Of course, I know they're going to be hugely successful without me. I'm not worried about them.
Right.
But I don't know. It makes me feel better.
I respect your stance. CO. And in other news, we're going to go to DC. Looks like Idris Elba will no longer be playing Deadshot in the Suicide Squad movie directed by James Gunn. He's going to be playing a different character. We don't know. Unnamed. We don't know. People are speculating. But your thoughts about him no longer being Deadshot?
Damn it, DC. They give me some whiplash.
Hashtag damn it, DC.
Damn it, DC. Confirm your crap first. Because, they announced that, right? That he's going to be Deadshot. And, of course, I loved Will Smith's version of it. And I was, really bummed about that. Because I just, even if they didn't have Deadshot, I wanted to see Will come. But whatever, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Come back. But, just as I was getting used to the idea and getting excited about it, they were like, yoink.
Yeah.
Then they put out this press release. We don't want to disrespect Will because he did such a fabulous job and we want him to be able to come back at a later date if he so wishes.
I was going to
blah, blah, blah.
I was going to say that because I know, like you said, you got used to Will Smith. And where it is that this might be a move of them to be like, hey, we all know Will Smith is busy and is scheduled. That's what they're saying. That's why he didn't come back in the first place. So maybe this is their way of hey, Will,
come back, baby.
Come back. We got Idris. Idris still in it, but he'll be somebody else. You want to come back. So.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's cool news, but I'm annoyed because I was I got whiplash from that. So, but honestly, I have no clue.
Okay.
Who Idris Elba could possibly be.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I combed my thoughts and I combed, certain
characters
from Suicide Squad. I just have no idea who they're thinking of them.
Okay.
Unless they literally change a character.
Right. Or create something just brand new.
Hey, if they did that, I wouldn't care. I don't care.
Yeah.
Some of the characters in Suicide Squad are kind of silly anyway. So it's like, if they make somebody better than that, I'm fine with it. But,
I got you. Okay.
But yeah, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, what, a week or two in between? I mean, dang.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
We don't know, but we have to just wait and see because, hopefully, hashtag damn it DC. But we're going back to Marvel really quick. Kevin Feige, he had, he's talking about, of course, the Lord and Savior, Kevin Feige. So he was talking about phase 4 and all the, new things that's coming. But of course, he's hush-hush about it. He's like, nah, I'm not going to, we're going to wait until after Far From Home before we kind of just let loose of everything that we plan on for phase 4. But one thing he did say was that Captain Marvel will be leading phase 4 of the MCU.
Yeah, he confirmed it.
He confirmed that.
Shocked.
Yeah.
Shocked.
Right.
Because there's been a lot of controversy surrounding this character. So but that's like I think that's Disney's strong suit is committing.
Oh yeah.
When they do it, they don't dip around and be like, oh well, we take it back,
Yeah.
Or fold under public pressure. They're like, nah.
That's what it is.
This is what it is.
Yeah.
We introduced this character for a reason. She's obviously, at least to me, the doorway to more space stories.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So they're committing, and he literally was like, listen, that's cool and all if you want to boycott, but this is the beginning of something different.
And it made
Marvel.
And it made $1 billion. So that boycott didn't really work out all that well. You know what I mean?
That was embarrassing.
It was a little bit. And also, so he said he also has a 5-year plan, and looks like for right now, those plans do not. Well, probably. That's the key word.
Yeah, probably.
Quote unquote, probably will not include the Fantastic Four or the X-Men.
I'm shocked by that.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that's just like, whatever.
Boldinky?
Yeah. I think at least with Fantastic Four, or also I'm sure they can now kind of just maybe mention like certain places that we know of, like the X-Men, maybe the mansion, maybe a couple of places that we are familiar with these characters, so we can kind of be like, or like Easter eggs.
Even the like X-Men movement, like in a newscast or something.
Maybe something like a TV playing in the background. You see like a news report, something's happening in this side of New York or what have you. So, so I think that, he already has a set of movies, but at the same time, that possibility is there where they're like, we can throw in a little name, or like a little hint towards it. So
little Easter eggs and references and stuff. Yeah.
So that's my theory.
I was shocked when I heard that.
I
mean, I know like legally there's some, red tape there that they couldn't theoretically have been planning or creating any storylines for Fantastic Four or the X-Men until their deal was finalized.
Right.
But like still, like like as soon as it closed, like they should have had a team of writers building something.
I think it was like, hey, you know what? This ain't going out nowhere until this thing is finalized. Now, come on. All right, remember that thing we were working on? Yeah.
I just don't believe that they weren't at least thinking about it.
Oh, of course. Yeah, it's like not illegal about thinking about a possibility.
Right. Like, how can this tie into, like, they're so lucky, like, I think the Thanos and the Infinity Stone storyline.
Yeah.
Like, so easily is a perfect excuse for them to, what's the word? Bring these characters in.
Right.
They could, whoever gets it, whether it's Nebula or Captain Marvel, whoever gets the gauntlet, like, could snap their fingers and then everything's like resolved. And then it's like, oh man, there's like mutants showing up. Like, that's weird. Yeah.
Exactly.
Like they could play it into the gauntlet. But, we'll see.
We'll see. And also some TV news. Speaking of seeing, this may be the last season that you'll be seeing of Seth Rogen's Preacher.
Ooh, baby.
Hey, look, this show right here. And, from what I've heard, because I've watched maybe like the first season.
Yeah, me too.
And it was a great show.
It is.
And it has a cult following. And Seth Rogen just announced that after 4 seasons, this is it. It's going to tie it in, that's it. Be done with it.
Bow.
Yeah, nice little bow. And, from the reactions online, some people are like, okay, they understand. Because the viewership, from what I've seen, was kind of, dipping down a little bit. Plus with Walking Dead, and Walking Dead's, ratings is kind of up and down too. So, Seth Rogen was like, all right, you know what? We know when it's time to say deuces.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Yeah. So,
end it on a high note. I have a lot of respect for creators and TV producers who can call it when they see it.
Right.
And be like, listen, let's end it on our terms while it's still good. We can feel good about it.
Right.
So, I'm excited. I feel bad. Like it's, you fell off of it and then you just never get back on.
Yeah.
Because I want to support as many comic book adaptions as possible.
It's just there's so much content out here.
There really
much.
Is.
Yeah.
So, but I'm excited. I'm going to have to go back and binge it now.
Well, you know what? You can check out this little throwback clip right here, guys. Check it out.
Star wanted me to kill you.
That he shall know my buttocks as few men ever have.
Now on, Tommy.
You jest.
Well, you're gonna kill me as soon as this works, right?
Of course.
Then let me down on my knees before God. You have your guards. You have the gun. You have your Messiah. Let me die a Christian.
Yeah, CO. Season 4. That's how we're gonna end it, man. I like it.
I hope it's insane.
Me too. All right, CO's time for coming soon previews. And we really kind of like this week. Not a lot of big teasers and trailers, but one big one, obviously, we're going to get to, and that's The Lion King. But first things first, we're going to take it back to the 90s, baby. The Addams Family is coming back.
This is an average American family. And so is this. And so are these. Every family is different. But some families are more different than others.
Is that really as tight as you can make it?
Hello.
Wednesday, what do you have there?
I'm not sure.
Strange. There's usually a murderous clown attached to the other end of these.
Are you a fan of the Addams Family?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a Gomez cosplay.
That's right, you do. Yeah. You do have a Gomez cosplay. Definitely, check it out. It's on your Instagram page?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cut It Out Comics and Cosplay.
Yeah.
On Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You excited?
I got a special place in my heart for that.
Okay. So how you feeling now?
I think it looks really adorable.
Okay.
And I love how, I don't love that it's animated. I really, really wanted another, a live action reboot.
Me too.
And I'm mad because, Oscar Isaac is the voice of Gomez.
Yeah.
And I thought he would be a perfect
live
action
Gomez. Oh, yes,
too,
he would be.
Right?
Yeah.
But I decided to do animated, which is fine, whatever.
Yeah.
It's kids' films, of course.
Yeah, it's true.
But they really borrowed from the whole the 90s look of that.
They did.
Family.
Yeah.
So I really like that. Even though some people were like, "Oh, it's really ugly," but
Yeah.
So is that that I don't know what to tell you. But I think it's really cute. I'm really excited, and I think it comes out around Halloween.
Oh, that's perfect. What?
So,
because Halloween time, there's going to be a lot of horror movies that's going to be around. There's for people of age, adults, obviously. So it's good to have something for the kids,
for the whole family.
Yeah, you could bring the kids to that and just have a good old time. And after that, go some trick or treating and stuff. I'm just hoping that it's good because I love the live action ones.
Me
of course, like Christina Ricci. Whenever I see her, I'm like, Wednesday.
Yeah.
You are Wednesday. Yeah. And you also my girl from Casper too. But you are Wednesday. You are Wednesday Addams.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't care how old you get. You
Forever.
Wednesday. Forever. And and also another TV spot came out for X-Men's Dark Phoenix called The Dark Side. Check it out, guys.
Jean, why don't you start at the beginning?
Something's happened to me. Something I can't control. And it scares me. It feels good.
She'll kill us all. A girl dies.
Get down! Are you threatening me? Because that would be a bad idea.
All right.
Trailer.
Yeah.
I hate to say that. It was better than the actual trailer.
Yeah. So I know you're still kind of lukewarm, but still no. Still didn't make you a believer yet.
I'm going to go watch it.
Okay.
I've got to go watch it.
Yeah.
Because X-Men is the franchise.
Right.
But, man, I hate Dark Phoenix, y'all. I hate her. It's just a lame storyline. I just don't care.
You were never a fan of it, even in the comics run?
Comics, it's not that interesting. And it's so sad because people are like, this is revolutionary and game-changing and, pivotal moment in comic book history. And they're not wrong.
Oh, I was going to say.
I just don't care.
You just don't care. I get
It's just not, it doesn't grab me. I don't, I don't know. I just, whatever. So
that's cool. That's good. mean,
I'm excited for the like action. That's like all the sequences of her fighting like the cops or fighting Magneto. That's when I'm excited.
Yeah.
So I will say that.
Yeah. Well,
but her like struggle and crap, I don't care so much.
Well, after that clip, man, looks like she's really about to she's about to go to town on them, man. So myself, I'm excited. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I mean, this is I guess this is the last movie of the X-Men world, but you got New Mutants, but is that still So I guess, but they said this is really kind of the, it for at least the X-Men that we know.
Yeah.
So it'll be a good way. I want to see how they ended out. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But this movie right here, I believe most, if not all of us, is looking forward to. And I'm talking about the new Lion King trailer. All nostalgia,
right in the heart.
Right there in the heart. Right there. Lion-sized heart right here, man. Check it out, guys.
Everything you see exists together in a delicate balance. While others search for what they can take, a true king searches for what he can give. You must take your place in the circle of life.
Okay, Sia. Okay. I mean, my goosebumps is going.
Aww.
My heart aches because there's the scene that we all know of that I refuse to see. Even like live action, no, I can't take it. But man, hearing Mufasa's voice again, James Earl Jones back, hearing this scar right here, just seeing how realistic it looks.
Yeah.
It looks a little creepy.
It's crazy how good it looks.
It looks like, wow, man, these animals. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is different. This ain't the animated, colorful, drawings that we all fell in love with. This looks like some gritty stuff that's going on. And you just saw it.
I did.
So your
watched it.
First initial reaction, you want to let the people know.
I feel bad. I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't like it. And I'm so sad. I love The Lion King. It's one of my favorite animated movies, or Disney movies too.
Yeah.
But I just don't. It's just too much. It's just too much. Like, it's way too realistic.
Okay.
And like, it just doesn't have I feel like the heart and the spirit, I don't know. It's just missing a component to it.
Missing something.
And I hate, it's like too realistic looking almost. Like, I wish they had changed, there's a difference between doing like a realistic and then like a stylized realistic.
Okay.
Like, they could have still done that, but had them be like the colors, like the color schemes, maybe like a darker color for Scar, of course.
Right.
And then, I don't know. Just like that. There's that scene where, Joker, where Scar comes back to the, to the rock, and what's Simba's mom's name? She's there with the rest of the lionesses,
right?
Like I couldn't tell who's who. Like if there's like more than two of them in the scene, like they just get lost.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So I don't love that.
Okay.
But like it got me all like I started welling up inside like a little tear.
Yeah, it's starting to go through
when they did the scenes and stuff, like him growing up. That sequence
right,
where
the scene when they were walking with the moon, the full moon with the log. Yeah, they did it.
Those are classic
classic moments. There's certain things you can't take out. There's certain things you kind of have to keep in. But I am interested to see the new stuff they're adding because again, with these remakes, you got to add something different. If not, I could just go watch the movie cartoon again.
I really hope it's not just the same movie.
Yeah, I hope not.
But we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm excited. I'll be there. And like I said to you and to everybody who knows me, if you're going to see this movie with me, all right, that scene, which we all know, Scar Mufasa, when it goes down in that canyon, I am walking out before it goes down. I'm walking out before that stampede comes through and all that, and Simba's running for his life. No, yeah, I'm walking out. I'm going to the bathroom. I'm going to, make some type of excuse. Bathroom, I'm going to grab some water, popcorn, and then I'm going to come back in. I might just say, text me when it's over.
Dude, I'm an adult and that scene still hurts my feelings.
Yeah,
I still cry every time when he's like, Dad.
Yeah, nah, see, let's not do that. Let's not do that. You get me there. You get me in my feelings right now. But definitely be on the lookout. It's coming out this year. So, and we'll have a review for it. You know it. excited.
Favorite movie I'm waiting on coming out is going to be The Lion King.
This is Ben Borndal with Guy That Draws, and the most anticipated movie that I am looking forward to is obviously Avengers Endgame.
All right, and it's time for our reviews, guys.
So many reviews.
A lot of reviews came out, a lot of shows came out in film as well over the weekend. And so we both saw Shazam.
Yeah.
All right, so with Shazam, what did you think about it?
Well, as always, I want to preface, our reviews are always spoiler free.
Yes.
So you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
But for Shazam, I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
It was awesome. It was perfect. It was hilarious. It was adorable. It had the feels and all the right spots. It had great pacing. I thought it was really good. They actually did a fantastic job.
Yeah.
And I hate to say that like I sound surprised, but damn it, Warner Brothers, like they're just not good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really good. I'm feeling a little more optimistic about the future of DC movies.
Yeah. This is their third one. That's like in the new
Slam
direction.
dunk, yeah.
It's a slam dunk on this one too. I'm right there with you. I thought it was great. I loved it. I laughed more in this DC movie than any DC movie I've seen. And yeah, it was so hilarious. It was, it was heartwarming at times, and it was really good. Really good. A lot of moments where you're like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
And then, for it to come back around, and you're just, by the end of the movie, you're cheering. And yeah, I loved it. I thought it was great. So yeah, right now they're on the right track. This is a good start. And yeah, so I'm excited about the rest. I mean, DC is coming, man. Looks like they're finally
making a turn.
Making a turn in the right direction, guys. Gotta love that. Check out this clip right here from Shazam.
Big man, I'm sorry, can I help? Do you want an autograph or something?
Give me your power.
Oh, snap. You're like a bad guy, right? Okay, I'm sorry.
You grovel like a child.
That's because I am one. Do you?
All right. So hopefully, if you haven't seen it, our review and that clip that you saw will get you excited to get your butts to the theaters, guys.
Go
all right.
Check it out.
And right now we just came from the theaters. Well, at least I did. And you did too.
I did.
Okay. So Chilling Adventures of Sabrina Part 2.
Okay, I haven't finished it, but I got really far. I think there's like 9 episodes. I got to like 8.
You're already on 8?
Yeah.
Jeez, man. So you've been binging.
I've binged it. It's so good.
Yeah, it is.
I will say it started off like kind of in a hinky footing.
Okay.
Like it was almost like they were like, oh, what do we do now?
Yeah.
Like, oh, we got renewed. I guess we should like make something up.
Right.
So I didn't love that, but I powered through it, and then like episode 2 and 3, it started getting better.
Yes.
And it was awesome. It was awesome. I'm loving it. Even inspired me. I drew some fan art because I'm a nerd.
Yeah, man, we're all nerds here. That's good.
It got darker. It got wilder.
Yeah.
But still, kept the good fun, vibe that it had before.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But I'm loving, the addition of new characters, and I'm loving the exploration of existing characters like her friends,
right?
And obviously her aunties.
Yeah.
Even the cousin. So. It's really good. I
love it. All right. Well, you're almost done with it. I'm at episode 3. And so but here's the thing. See, I was loving the first 2. The first 2 already got me. I think it's because I love the series so much that I was already just ready to get back into that world, that evil, devilish world that she resides in. And yeah, so far, 3 episodes in, you're at 8. So I'm like, so I'm excited that you said it gets even
better.
Even better. So I dig it. I love it. And I can't wait to, finish up and just binge the rest of it, man. It's going like this. So I know I'm just like, oh yes, I'm excited. Check out this clip right here. Hopefully this gets you excited.
I can choose to be afraid of my powers, or I can use them.
We've heard reports of levitation, the slaughter of demons, resurrection of witches. How does a first-year, half-mortal student manage that?
All right.
Boy, she wilding out.
Yeah. Now, we're going to keep it TV, at least for me. I got the chance to check out the first episode of Marvel's Cloak and Dagger Season 2. Tyrone and Tandy back at it. you know, and so far, after one episode, obviously, so I still got a ways to go. I like it.
Yay!
I like it. I love the first season. This one right here picks up right where it left off, and you could tell that the chemistry is there.
Uh-oh.
You know?
The romance.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, I mean, we all know that's the one, that's the elephant in the room, that you can feel that romantic tension between the two. But, you know, they're best friends, quote unquote.
See, I don't feel that. I'm not getting that vibe at all. But I haven't seen season 2, episode 1 yet. So maybe, like you just said, it changes. But I'm not, like, at least for me, with season 1, I didn't see it at all.
Well, yeah. I mean, the first season, it was kind of, yeah, you're right. I don't think it was like in your face, but it's just little things.
See,
little things. I mean, come on, think about it. You on the phone on, like, who you calling? You calling.
What are you talking about when he was like, when they're talking about his dead brother? Like, that's not romantic.
I'm just saying, she's there for him.
Oh my gosh.
You know, that can grow.
Ugh, people can read romance in any subtext.
I'm just saying, you know it's there. It's there. And I'm excited. I'm all here for it. Yes. It's Cloak and Dagger, man. It's the team. That's the pair. I thought it was cool. And definitely make sure you guys check it out when you get a chance. I mean, there's so many shows, so many things to catch up on. But check out this clip. Hopefully this one also gets you excited to binge out with Cloak and Dagger Season 2.
What is all this? This is mayhem.
All right, there we go. So make sure you guys check that out. And you got a chance to go back to the theaters.
I did.
And you got to see the horror movie, Stephen King's Pet Sematary. Please, CEO, let us know your thoughts. Was it good? Is it worth it? Did you get scared? Was it tense? All of this. Let me quit talking. Let you go. Uh-oh.
It was not good.
What was that again?
It was not good.
It wasn't good. I just want to make sure they hear you loud and clear. Really?
I feel so bad. And we've talked about this on the podcast because Pet Sematary is one of my favorite Stephen King stories.
Yeah.
The book literally gave me nightmares when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
I never liked the movie version back in the day.
Okay.
So I was really excited because it was from the same producers who did it.
Right.
And they did such a good job on that.
Yes.
So I was excited for Pet Sematary, and I was just watching, and I was watching, and I was watching, and I was like, when are we going to get good? Like, what?
Oh.
And then it just got worse. Like, it was just not good. I mean, it's not bad. Don't get me wrong. It was just really mediocre and just lukewarm. Not good. And I wish I want my money back. Like,
really?
Yeah, I'm like upset that I spent money on movie tickets for that. Wow. It was not good. I'm sorry. I don't recommend it at all. Like, wait till it comes out, you know, on streaming. I wouldn't even pay Redbox or something for it. Like, it's not worth it. They changed a few things, you know, and that's why I was excited for the reboot. They changed a few things for the story to do the reboot.
Yeah.
But it just was not enough.
Okay.
And then not even like thought-provoking or interesting or good.
Wow.
So... yeah, I hated it. I'm sorry.
Oh man, well that's cool though. It's honest. Yeah, and that's one thing that I love about the podcast that we build because we're giving you our raw, honest truth about things. So yeah, and
I feel bad because I think we talked about this. I think this is my first like really bad review for something.
I think this is,
but like I really did not like that, and I really don't want anyone else to have to
sit through that. See, we're saving you right now. CEO is literally saving you because we all know how expensive movies are.
Seriously.
It's not a game, especially if you got a family. Yeah. You know, like you're bringing 2 or 3 people. I mean, you got to save up a couple of paychecks nowadays, especially with a concession stand. So if we have a chance to actually save you some of that money, that's what we're here to do too.
Yeah. So that's my review, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh, wow. Well, at least you guys can enjoy this little clip from Pet Sematary. Maybe this clip can make them want to check it out, guys.
What is it?
It's church, honey.
We think Church ran away, sweetheart.
Yeah.
He didn't run away.
Well,
he was outside my window last night.
All right. Well, looks like reviews is over. Now it's time for us to take a trip to the comic book store because we got some comic books that just came out. You want to let the people know what's out there, what's hot on these comic book streets, CO?
Yeah, boy. Man, there's a bunch of stuff going on this week. Again, nothing new from DC really that's like worth talking about. So
Hashtag damn it DC.
Damn it DC.
What's going on?
So I've actually got a few things from Marvel to talk about this week.
Okay, sounds good.
So one shocking one surprising one is Symbiote Spider-Man #1.
Okay.
So they're actually going back. This is going to be an ongoing title. They're going back in time to when, Spider-Man first encounters the symbiote.
Oh.
And wears the black, the famous black Spider-Man suit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's very interesting to see them going backwards in time and I guess maybe playing it out in a different way. So we'll see. But yeah, if you like Venom, if you like the symbiote itself, if you want to just see what turn they're going to take with a classic storyline, then definitely this is a pick or a pick. Well, yes, a pick for you. So, yeah, definitely check that out at your local comic book store.
Sounds cool, man. I always was a fan of the black.
The black suit?
Yeah, it just looks cool, man.
It does.
Yeah.
I will admit that. I like how it had that shimmer.
Yes.
That's nice.
Yes.
So the next thing I've got on the list this week is Web of Venom, Cult of Carnage #1.
Ooh.
Now the cool thing about this comic is that it is a one-shot.
Okay.
There were a couple, I think there's been 2 or 3 Web of Venom one-shots so far. But this is a one-shot and you just read it and that's it. You don't have to read a million other things afterwards. You can get a little a little sliver of some carnage.
Ooh, a little slither of some carnage. I like how you said that. I like it. All right.
But that's pretty cool. So check that out. It's got a bunch of really cool variants too.
Cool.
So the next big thing for Marvel this week is the War of the Realms Journey into Mystery #1. So this is the first tie-in for the War of the Realms event that's happening with Marvel. It's their big spring event.
Okay.
But this is the first, I think it's a 5-part miniseries.
Okay.
But it's a tie-in into the War of the Realms. Now the key thing about Marvel's not kind to comic book readers. DC, when they have an event, they have the event and they maybe got 2 tie-ins, but you don't have to read the tie-ins
to kind of get it.
To understand what's happening in the major storyline. Unfortunately, Marvel does not take this approach.
Ooh.
They want your money.
Yeah, they do.
So if you want to read the War of the Realms, you're going to have to pick up Journey into Mystery. So
okay. All right.
But thank God it's only 5 parts. But yeah, definitely want to pick that up, check it out if you are interested in the War of the Realms storyline.
There we go. All right.
So the next thing out this week is an independent book, which is actually my staff pick at Soundwave this week.
Awesome. All right. Indie.
Yeah, indie. Woo woo. But it's Fair Lady #1.
Right.
And it's actually pretty interesting. If you like stuff like detective noir, if you like investigation and a little bit of action, this is going to be the pick for you. But basically, it is about a woman in the aftermath of the apocalypse. The apocalypse has happened, and people are trying to get back to living, their normal lives.
Right.
So, or no, actually, not the apocalypse. A war. I'm sorry. A big raging war. Nailing it. This is my pick.
Well, I mean, it is kind of like an apocalypse.
There's
it's war.
There's really like their society has been ravaged and they're starting over again.
Okay.
So the key thing about her character though is that she had to sign up when she signed up for to fight in the war. She had to pretend to be a man. Because women were not allowed to fight. So after the war, she becomes a detective, and she's like the first female detective. Nobody wants to take her seriously. They give her the worst cases. But it turns out these cases tend to be the most interesting. So it's really great if you like stuff like that.
Okay.
Definitely want to pick that baby up.
Awesome. Okay. Dang. So is that it?
That's it.
That's what we got. We got some hotness out here. Most of it from Marvel. Okay, so we got the symbiote Spider-Man #1. He got Back in Black. You know what I'm saying? That thing was fresh. I like that one. We got Web of Venom, Cult of Carnage #1, and the War of the Realms, Journey into Mystery #1, and the indie pick, Fair Lady #1. And like CO said, make sure you guys go to your local comic book store. Support, first and foremost, your local comic book store. Shout out to Soundwave Comics, always treating us so well. Appreciate all the love. And make sure you show love to these comics and your local comic book store. Check it out.
My least favorite villain is probably Jenny from Forrest Gump. I hate her so much. She doesn't deserve Forrest. She's a god-awful character, and I hate her. I hate her guts so much. I yell at her every time I see her on screen.
All right, CO. Well, since we're in a comic book store, we got to talk to your guy. We got to go talk to Sheldon again. Hey, but you know what? I know you don't like the neck beard. I know it's kind of weird, but he kind of trimmed it up for you. He heard the complaints.
Thank God.
So it's not super, scruffy, but he kind of likes it to be a little wild.
Oh boy.
Right? All right. Well, speaking of wild, Disney TV, Disney Plus, they're already announcing so many great things that's happening. But just in case, if this does come out, heard it here first.
Yeah.
So we have Rocket and Groot is rumored to have a show together. Also, Agent 13, Nebula and Okoye. And we also have the Ravengers and Hank Pym, an Ant-Man prequel. So what's your thoughts about that? Rumored. But by the time this comes out, this might be facts.
It might be facts. God, I hope not. I don't want any of those.
You don't want none?
I don't want any of those.
You don't care for any of them?
Rocket and Groot have had their time. That's enough of that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Agent 13 is not interesting at all. Nebula and Okoye, it's like, why? What is that team? Where'd that come from? Maybe we'll see an Endgame, but even still, like, I don't.
Yeah, that's something we're going to see in Endgame for sure. At least with those two.
Maybe the Ravagers, I guess, but like still, I'd rather see some superhero stories, not really, piratey kind of stuff.
All right.
And then Hank Pym, like I don't care about Hank Pym, dude. Like I know he was the original Ant-Man, but I like Paul Rudd Ant-Man.
Yeah.
I don't need any more Ant-Man. Like that's it. That's enough.
That's it. You're good. You don't need too much more backstory.
You know, like nah. I'm done with that. I don't want any of that. I know that's horrible, but
yeah. Well,
I don't want any of that. I want to see new characters or new teams.
Right.
You know, like champions or something.
Okay.
I just don't.
You're just not really a fan
That just feels like you're like digging deeper into a hole you already have.
Right.
Like, what's the point of that?
Yeah. That's a
and
good
it
point.
doesn't add to the hole. Like, what's the point? You're just collapsing the hole.
Okay. Well, you know what? I was kind of interested in Agent 13 just because, in the movie in Civil War, it was just like real quick, romance. They try to push that.
Through that character.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and for those who don't know, Agent 13, that's Peggy Carter's daughter.
Like
right?
Niece?
Or no.
Or something?
Maybe?
Yeah, I think it's niece or something.
She's related to Peggy Carter.
Yeah. Descendant. Let's say descendant.
Right. Apologies for my not knowing all the way, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't care.
So,
I don't care. I'm sorry. Like,
that's how you don't care about a character.
About a character?
Right.
Whatever.
But you know what? But I wanted to get a little bit more for backstory.
That is fair because they really did not do anything with it. They were like, here's a plot device. Because they were like, okay, Captain America and Falcon need the shield and their wings back. How are we going to? Oh, here you go.
You're right. There you go.
Somebody works on the inside and has betrayed their job for the plot.
For the plot.
Okay, whatever.
Okay. All right.
And then here's some romantic subplot just for the hell of it.
We gotta have a kiss scene.
Like, what?
It's gotta go down.
So random and forced and creepy. When you think about it, why are you kissing your old girlfriend's niece?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna deuce out of that.
Yeah,
I don't want none of
but
that.
I mean, you gotta understand the situation. All right.
Come on.
Look, I'm trying to play devil's advocate.
I would rather see him kiss anyone else in the freaking Avengers than his ex-girlfriends who died tragically, and he's at her funeral and kisses her like a day later.
He was a pallbearer.
That's weird. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right.
Let's get off of that.
Okay,
but I do agree that she was underbaked, didn't do anything.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. In other news, looks like the Young Avengers film reportedly in the works. So you're a big Young Avengers fan?
Listen, I'm good with that.
You're good with that?
I'm ready for that. I would love to see it. I'm super excited.
Okay.
I don't know who they would use. There's like a bunch of Young Avengers. And a lot of them are just kind of characters that people are not familiar with.
Right.
But Disney's been very successful
there
with
you
that.
go.
So,
the MCU make you care about characters that you had no idea you even wanted to. I mean, they took C and D list characters and now they're A++ now. So
I am here for new characters and new stories. So I approve that message.
Okay.
I love that rumor.
All
Stamp
right.
it.
Okay. Well, hey, speaking of the MCU, we're going to keep it there because word is heartthrob himself, Zac Efron.
Yes, baby.
Rumored to be Adam Warlock. Now, I don't know about you, but looking at Adam Warlock in the comics and looking at Zac Efron, I see it. I can see this. I'm a believer in him being Adam Warlock.
Listen, since this is just a rumor, they need to stamp that. I need it.
Yeah.
I need him to be Adam. He's very good at being a serious character,
right?
Or doing a serious role, and he's super funny. He's got great comedic timing.
Right.
So he would be perfect for the role. And like you just said, he really does look like Adam Warlock. He's got the perfect hair and the little smug face.
Cheekbones and all of that.
Like the perfect specimen. You know, it makes me think of Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Right.
Like, he would nail it.
Yeah,
so,
I think he'd be a great job.
I love that rumor.
I'm a believer
I want
in
it
that.
to be true.
I hope so. Sheldon, man, come on now. We want this to be real. Also, looks like Black Widow, which I think it's pretty much.
Yeah,
I would say it's confirmed.
It's confirmed,
right?
yeah.
Black Widow film starting to film in June. So
supposedly, right?
Supposedly,
in
yeah.
Australia, I think I heard.
Okay.
Supposedly.
So they're going, all right. I'm with it, man. It looks like they're already getting, people, linked up as far as casting goes. David Harbour from Hellboy and Stranger Things and a few other well-known actors and actresses are going to be all a part of this ensemble. So I'm excited. I've been waiting for a Black Widow film. I think now, the timing of it, even though it's kind of late, I'm good with it because I want to know Black Widow more. Like, we got a taste of that in Age of Ultron where they like the flashbacks of her back at the, wherever she was, the orphanage, and they just did some craziness to her.
Thing.
Yeah. So, hey, man, Black Widow, I'm here. Scarlet, let's go. Let's do this. I love Scarlet, so,
I'm just so surprised by that, but okay. Very cool.
Oh, you're surprised that I want to see Black Widow?
Black Widow. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Absolutely, man. Tell you something, man. I didn't know who they can get to fit as far as Black Widow, like before all of this happened, before, Iron Man 2. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, who can they get? When I found out Scarlett Johansson, I was like, okay, she can see how she does. And when I saw her in Iron Man 2, I'm a believer.
She was a perfect cast for
she
that character.
did
I will
her
say
thing, yeah. So when I see her now, I just see Black Widow now. Like, for real.
That's true.
So I'm excited. And plus, she's led movies before.
Oh, yeah. She's a strong actress.
Yeah.
She's impressive.
Yeah, man.
She deserved this movie way sooner.
Yeah. But I'm happy we getting it.
Yeah.
So I'll be there. Day 1 for Black Widow. All right, well, looks like that about wraps up our rumors and speculations. Sheldon, appreciate the info, letting us know what's going on out here in these comic book streets. You know what I'm saying? So be on the lookout next week. More rumors, more speculations. Find out soon.
I'm most excited about a movie that's rumored right now, and that's supposed to be out maybe 2019, late 2020, and that's supposed to be the Obi-Wan origin story. Looking forward to seeing if they pull that off, and Ewan McGregor reprising his role as Obi-Wan.
All right, well, before we end out another great issue of the comics section, we got to let people know what's going on in and around the town, in and around the state, in and around the country, in and around the world. You know what I'm saying? Theo, let us know what's happening.
Well, so for us here in Charleston, South Carolina, we have a cool, awesome event coming up. We have a Game of Thrones trivia night.
Uh-oh.
That is going to be on Wednesday, April 17th.
Okay.
6:30 to 8:30 at the Oak Road Brewery in Somerville.
Ooh.
Which is awesome. They're the same people that did the Batman trivia with Soundwave.
And that was super successful,
which was
man.
Awesome.
It was fun.
But yeah, everybody, we're getting ramped up. Season 8 is about to come for Game of Thrones, so definitely a great way to celebrate your TV show coming.
It's the last one too, guys.
Yep,
we know there's a lot of Game of Thrones fans out there. A lot of fans of theirs tune into us.
Yeah.
And a few of the people that I know out in the streets came up to me like, yo, come on, man. Season 8, you got to catch up because I'm just on the second season.
Are you watching?
I started it like, all right, I started late anyway.
Yeah.
And I was trying to catch up. I think this was around season 6. I was trying to catch up, and it was like so many things happened. And yeah, you busting up the mic. It's cool. But yeah, so many awesome things, awesome shows, content, movies. It kind of just went like, oh man, I gotta. And then they're long, man. It's a long series that you got to be dedicated to. But obviously, they have dedicated fans.
Yeah, they do.
So this is going to be an event that I'm sure they're going to love and have a good time and conjugate together and just.
Yeah, and the brewery usually has a food truck, so you can have some
cool
snacks as you're playing.
Yeah.
And of course, it's a brewery, so there's tons of beer.
Tons of beer. Get drunk. Just like, just be all belligerent about, Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, who's going to survive? Who's going to get in the throne?
Yes.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
So the next thing for the week is this is a worldwide thing, of course. The Curse of La Llorana.
Yes.
Premieres worldwide on Friday, April 19th.
All right,
so
look.
horror fans need to go out and support this movie.
See ya.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we've tried to have Spanish lessons. I can't roll my tongue, man.
Yeah.
So
It's not an American thing. They don't do that.
So okay, so it's La Llorona.
La Llorona. Llorona. Yeah.
So I gotta do that.
You gotta do that. Yeah.
That's what it is?
Yeah.
But I'm not rolling my tongue, man. That's like my back of my throat.
I think that's just a thing people say.
Really? Yeah. I literally thought I was just rolling my... Wow. Okay, anyway. All right. Spanish lesson over, guys. But yes, I'm super excited. Oh, man, I hope this is good. Because after your review on Pet Sematary, I'm nervous now.
But that was a reboot, and this is something original.
That is true.
Maybe it's going to be good.
That is true. So, yes, I'm excited. Man, so that's coming out this weekend. I will be there.
Yep.
I will be there, and I hope it's scary. Man, I hope it's scary.
Yeah, because I'm going to be scared, man.
Yeah.
Pet Sematary did not scare me.
Really? Oh, that's disappointing, man.
There wasn't 1 second where I was like,
yeah. No.
Sorry.
Man, please.
But yeah, I hope La Llorona is good because that's my childhood right there.
Yeah, just like the whole background of it. Now, I know like kind of just the premise of it because I've heard the stories when I was a kid. But, if you want to let people know really quick again, like what it's about. So,
yeah. So La Llorona means the weeping woman. So La Llorona is a ghost. She's like the equivalent of the boogeyman. But basically what happened is she was the most beautiful girl in her town. She got swept up by this handsome man, got married, had kids with him, and then he turned around and left her very suddenly for someone else.
Yeah.
So to punish him, to get back at him, she drowned her children that she had with him because those were the only people he cared about.
Yeah.
But the second she threw them in the river and drowned them, she felt horrible. She traced after them, tried to get them, but they were already gone. So the whole legend about La Llorona is that if you're a bad kid, if you do bad things or you don't listen to your parents, La Llorona would come and punish you, and she would take you away to the spirit world because she wants children to replace her own children.
There you go.
So we'll see how it plays into the movie.
Yeah,
it's an interesting, because they keep calling it the curse of, like it's something that happens to you instead of something you incite and make happen to you. So we'll see.
We'll see.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too. I can't wait because I remember the boogeyman. Everybody remembered the boogeyman.
Yeah.
And I remember watching the movie and I was disappointed. Did you not see the movie?
I think I have, but I have to look at it again.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
I want something that I can remember. So like the next time someone brings up La Llorona, people get freaked out and scared. So here's hoping, man. So it looks like great things to do this weekend or during the week. We got the Game of Thrones trivia night, and that's Wednesday, April 17th. Yep. So and that's here in Summerville, South Carolina. So for all of our people out there listening who lives around that area, make sure you do that because I believe that's from 6:30 to 8:30.
Yep.
Cool. And of course, La Llorona.
Oh my gosh.
That's gonna be worldwide, baby, this weekend. I can't wait. Hopefully you can't wait. And sad to say, this has been it.
This is it.
Issue 19. It's already over. Man, this issue went by super fast. But we had a great time as always.
Yeah.
It was fun, guys. So, hey, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys follow us all over social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, at The Comic Section. Also, if you want to email us, if you have any thoughts or anything like that. Actually, I had someone who wants to email us, and you can email us at comicsectionpodcast. That's comicsectionpodcast@gmail.com. They wanted to talk about, the whole Storm situation with T'Challa, with that character, and, the young lady, Alexandra Shipp. We talked about it last week. Right. We had someone who was like, yeah, I'm with her. I'm with her. So it's like, cool. Hey, send us an email. Let us know so I can read it back to you guys so we can kind of debate and see what your thoughts are. And so, again, you can email us there, and also you can add us, and also make sure you tune in all over podcast platforms. Look for The Comic Section, and that's where we at, man. And also look for us on YouTube at Statue Fanatic. Shout out to Statue Fanatic for producing how we do it. You know what I'm saying? And other than that, I think that wraps up another great issue of The Comic Section. Issue 19. I'm your host, Jason, alongside my talented co-host,
Lucio.
And we'll catch you next week. Peace.
You got a question, a comment, you want to let them know how you feel? You can shoot them an email, comicsectionpodcast@gmail.com. You can get at Little CEO on Facebook and Instagram at Cut It Out Comics and Cosplay, and on Twitter at Cut It Out Comics. And you can get at Jason on Facebook and IG at JRockDamic. That's the letter JROCDAMIC. Editorial content in this issue of the Comic Section Podcast was used from the following.coms: Disney Plus, Deadline, Comic Book, Collider, and The Wrap. Oh, and IGN. And the YouTube channels of MGM, 20th Century Fox, and Walt Disney Studios. Video for this issue was edited by Statue Fanatic on YouTube, and the audio was edited and produced by RedmanActual.com. Redman Actual, audio, production, voice.
Redman Actual.